Shah, Chairman-Prima equipment. Yes, sir, please. Sir, request वही करूँगा जो सबसे कर रहा हूँ कि इसको brief रखा जाए. So, how do you think the infusion of environmental equipments and service can catalyze net zero targets? ये तो आपका favorite subject है, please.
Yeah. First of all, to all the present here, my colleagues, are you with me or not? Because the empty stomach is very difficult to digest the technical part. But what I am going to say here, I'll take about 4 minutes max, not more than that. But I will leave one question with you. And in another 1 minute, if you can answer that question, that entire, the mission of our Lord Prime Minister of a net zero 2070 will be concluded here. So, the question was, what is the environment monitoring equipment playing a role here in the things? Now, one thing I'll say before we decide anything, do you want, suppose I'm putting a monitor, I'm deciding a purpose to reduce the pollution. So, first I should go for the certification of that product or using the standard product which is certified by some multinational company, or I should develop the testing facility first in our own country. That was one question we will discuss, and I hope that the answer can be given. What I understand, rather 4 points. This one is we need to prioritize what exactly to be done. We have enforced, our regulators have enforced. Are we with me? Are you with me or not? Yes. Because it's a very, it is a $4 billion question. A $4 billion question which Sir has asked to me. The Indian industry means all the manner of SOK, dyes intermediates, steel industries, power plant, all the industries of India has spent more than $4 billion in the monitoring equipment. They have invested. And the 6 months back, there was a conference road convention about that. All industries are sending the real-time emission data to the regulators since 2013-14. Am I right? I am not wrong, sir. Now there was one conference about all this junk data for the data validation. The question comes, are the real data are validated? Nobody knows about the data. The questions are about the monitoring system and the environment monitoring equipment. In 2013, we decided one guideline. In 2013, the regulators decided this is our guidelines and everybody should monitor the source emission and the fugitive emission of the ambient air quality, and to send the real-time data. The data collection purpose is to evaluate the data. I'll come to the government policies also, rather, that part. Now the data, the junk data are coming, and suddenly they come to know the data, who is going to validate this data. Because suddenly the Prime Minister says we want to go for the net zero 2070. So people started making conferences, people started appointments. The EHS has been added to the sustainability. The designation added. Because my Prime Minister told has to be sustainable. So we added the designation of sustainability into that. But how you will achieve that? To make any policy, to make any long-term policy, which we are talking about 2070, all policies are based on the data what we have. And the data which been generated in the environment, we are not sure are valid or not. The reason why this has happened, because we told that you should buy the German certified equipment, American certified equipment, monitoring equipment, because we have asked the question of that only. The tropical condition of my nation, the India, is absolutely different than all the Germans and Americans. Am I right or not? Yes. Now the question we need to ask them, why would German certificate product to be installed for the Falana certificate certified product. When I say this certified, that means the data are valid, yes or no? Has to be valid. So my industry of India, like all the presidents of the associations are sitting, they spent more than $4 billion in installing the system for the source emission of the SOx, NOx, particulate matter, VOC, and the ambient air quality. And suddenly after 10 years you say that your data, we want to check is it really valid or not. So the question will be up to you, what you want first. You want enforcement or you want first the testing facility that to validate the data which I am generating is in real sense or not. The equipment which people bought maybe in 2013 and 14, the certification of the certified body, exact name as a TUV, is very famous word in the bureaucrats. You know, wherever in regulatory body you go now, and industry nowadays also people are, आपका TUV certified है. Now TUV is like a pathology laboratory, but people don't know which standard they certify. So now the equipment which is certified, so-called, maybe 10 years back, the standard says that certification and the validity of that equipment is for 5 years only. And subject to 5 years validity is subject to every year you do the annual surveillance test we call ASP, or in US we call a radar. Now who can do this? Who can do this? They can do with an accredited laboratory, which is accredited for the DEN 15267 standard or EN 14181 standard. Now that accredited laboratory is where? One is in Germany and one is in National Physical Laboratory UK. So that means all the big industry, so-called all power plants, refineries, you know, those are buying multinational companies equipment, big junk. So they must be sending every year that equipment back to the TUV, or maybe 5 years back to TUV to get that validated. Am I right? No. That's not happening. So it is a Hippocratic methodology of saying that we are doing an air quality monitoring or a source emission monitoring. We don't talk to the ground level. We just created data. In 2019, after understanding by the new government, looking to the scenario, there is the only gazette published by the government of India MOEF. 3 months back, I was with the Bhupendra Yadav sir, who was sitting like this, but today the state minister could not wait. There was a public gazette published and 69.7 crore rupees was given to the National Physical Laboratory, the topmost laboratory of India, and to the regulator CPCB to develop the testing facility for the source emission monitoring equipment in India. Is there any testing laboratory currently in India? Yes, it is there. And the data is in the ministry's table desk since last 2 years. The chairman of the pollution board, Central Pollution Control Board, knows this. That is a laboratory which is first in Asia who can comply to that gazette. But it is not a government laboratory. Okay. It is being developed by the one micro-scale industry with a cost of 3 crore rupees of investment against the $4 billion investment by the industry. So my question is, what is first? The testing facilities first, or the implementation of monitoring equipment is first, which has been imported from out of India, which are not suitable as per the Indian technical condition. So thank you so much. I am leaving this question for the audience. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सर. इनफैक्ट आपका जो सवाल है वो बिल्कुल सही है. उसका जवाब इसलिए नहीं मिल सकता है क्योंकि वो एक प्रोसेस है. जो एक्टिविटीज़ और जो ग्रीन रेटिंग सिस्टम और जो ग्रीन बिल्डिंग प्रोडक्ट्स ये एक डेवलपिंग स्टेज में है. भाई डेवलपिंग करने के साथ और शायद डेवलप करने के मतलब में डेवलप हो जाए. आप बताना सुना होता
If you see the 500 or 600 people here sitting, so only one person who will carry the badge of India, the 75 years of celebration of India. It is not matter of the process, it is matter of the intention. Do we have intention? The National Physical Laboratory consists more than 1,000 scientists. They rule the world. They can rule the world. It is a matter of intention. If you have, you can do it in one day. It is not the process.
बिल्कुल सही